Hey, M CARBO Brotherhood, really excited to introduce a new KEL-TEC Sub-2000 Shell Deflector. Now this is Kydex machine cut, right? And we did it so that you could use it on either a Gen 1 or a Gen 2. All right, and this is good for lefties especially, but also for righties. Anybody can use it. Now the way this is cut out, you can see this profile here. This is to allow access to the safety. All right, so you can still actuate the safety properly. Now, as you notice, this is flat and rigid, so we have to actually heat it up. So there's the Kydex piece right there. Machine cut with beautiful precision and clean lines all the way around. Really looks fantastic. Really happy with this part. Now we're gonna have to heat this up. Included in the kit as well are longer screws and also a set of printable instructions, which these are just really straightforward. As you can see, we just threw them together, make life a little easier. You can see this is the end result here. All right, but we're gonna do it quickly here in the video. And let's see, you got longer screws to accommodate for the thickness of the Kydex. So there's your two longer screws right there. So we'll pull those out because we're gonna need them here in a second. All right, parts and tools needed for this build: a toaster oven or a heat gun. All right, you're gonna need something to get the actual Kydex up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So some sort of heat source, an oven, a heat gun, right? You're gonna need the actual shell deflector kit by M CARBO, which comes with the machine cut Kydex and your two longer screws to accommodate for the thickness once we mount it back here in the rear of the actual frame. And then you're also gonna need your 2.5mm Allen key or T-handle wrench and a set of gloves that you can actually massage and work the Kydex because it is gonna be pretty hot. All right, now let's go ahead and put our gloves on. And what we're gonna do is get the gloves on, get the Kydex out, and we're gonna move quickly. All right, so it cools very fast and then it becomes rigid again. So the goal is to actually get it nice and hot, get it out, shape it, form it, and then we'll put the screws in. So what you're gonna see me do here is I'm gonna take the actual T-handle wrench, all right, and you can use an Allen key, and I'm gonna capture it like so, and then I'm gonna shape it on the firearm, all right, once we get it out. So I'm gonna be moving kind of quickly because it'll cool down within a couple minutes. So it's nice and hot right now at 300 degrees, 3 to 5 minutes in there. What we want to ensure is that it's nice and flimsy, just like that. See that? Just kind of like a dead fish. All right, so what we're gonna do is drop it in, long portion here on this side. All right, capture it, good. Flipping it over, back it out a little so I can get the other end. All right, so now I've got it captured there, and now I'm gonna start shaping it. So this is exactly where it's going to be, and what I'm doing is kind of getting the position that I want. I want it to be at a decent angle there, as you can see, right, about a 45, 50 degree angle. So it actually hits this flat face right here and then goes down. All right, and I'm also pinching it at the back. I'm also pinching it at the back here so I can kind of get that nice curvature, that close, tight fit. I also want it to, you know, just contour the firearm appropriately. I don't want it to be sticking out and looking all blocky and weird, which, man, this is really nice. We definitely took our time to ensure that we made this as tight and close a fit as possible. And you'll even see when we tuck these screws in how it contours the back of this grip really nicely. So let's go ahead and put the screws in. We're good now. And it's cooled off already, which is amazing. Look at that, it's already hardened. Now, if you have any issues, whatever, it's not the shape you want, you just put it back in the oven, 3 to 5 minutes, then you pull it back out, and you just move a little faster the next time. It's real simple, straightforward. At this point, we can pull the gloves off, make life a little easier. Gloves are coming off. So then take your longer screws, and they're gonna be a tight, snug fit, so they're almost gonna like thread through the Kydex there. All right, just kind of snug. You don't want to crank them down just yet because you want to make sure we can actually get both of them lined up properly. I'm just holding it up off the table right here so I don't bend what we just did. And we shaped it just the way we wanted it, so we had that nice 50 degree angle. Now we can start cranking them down. And what you'll see is that screw is even going to recess into the Kydex, which is cool because it's all heated up. All right, same over here. It's really custom fit, really happy with this. I'm glad you guys kept recommending it, especially you lefties. And I know a lot of us righties are actually using them now too, just because it is a nice functional improvement. And that's certainly something we're all about, is functional improvement. And if you've got a heat gun, you can also heat it up a little bit and make minor tweaks to it. If not, you just take it off, throw it back in the oven, you're good to go. So there you go, guys. Really excited about this one. Eager to hear your feedback. I know we're getting some great reviews on it already. All you lefties are just in love with it. And it's a nice solution to a problem, which is what we're all about. So if you have anything else, guys, you know, don't ever hesitate to call or send an email to us and let us know what you're thinking. I mean, we love your ideas. We're always listening to them. And that's how we continue to make great products, is you guys have really fed us some phenomenal ideas. And we work together to make it as best as we can. And this is a nice machine cut part. We initially started out with just hand cut parts, you know, and then it took off and we couldn't keep up. So here we are, guys. Thank you very much. Really excited about this one. Thank you, MCARBO Brotherhood, for your ideas and your support. And as always, happy shooting.